So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. It's going to be for August 14th through the 16th. Keep in mind, with this being general, only take what does apply and let the rest fly. You can always get a personal. My information will be listed in the description for you, so just check that information out below. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a future upload. But as you guys know, let's go ahead and get straight into it. I don't like to waste any time. The first card is going to represent the theme of this time frame, okay? And we have the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Discs. So interesting, Aquarius, this is you going back and forth, right? Going back and forth in terms of a decision, a choice that you have to make here. This is also like trying to get personal balance, especially with like your health. Some of you, like health wise, you may have been having like repeated migraines or like little things that have been coming up. And this is you like trying to get back into the swing of like recovering health wise, especially if, you know, yeah, with what's going on in the world that YouTube doesn't want to talk about. But anyways, beyond health, this is you trying to balance your finances. Some of you have been like on a tightrope when it comes to finances, literally, where your budget has been tight, or the way that you've been spending money has to be like very deliberate in a sense, because you may have some really high moments where you're making money and you're doing your thing, and in other moments where, you know, you may have to budget. So this is you overall during this time frame trying to accomplish, a level of balance in all areas in your life. And having to consider your options when it comes to like your love life, your career, finances, things like that. Now, when it comes to what I see for the recent past that you guys have walked away from with the Four of Swords, a lot of you may have put some sort of communication on pause, on ice, with a particular person that was a lover, a friend, person you may have children with, because you guys weren't getting along in conversation. You may have cut communication there. This is you just kind of cutting communication for a second to make sense of things, and you kind of sitting on some ideas as well when it comes to your creative endeavors or your career, or things that you just feel led to take action on. And you may have felt like you really needed to sit on some things a little bit more before you made a final decision. This is also, let me clarify too, the Star card. Some of you really did need to prioritize a level of rest, or you did go on like a mini vacation in your recent past. But some of you definitely needed a level of like sleep, or a steady sleep schedule. Now, when it comes to what I see presently, the energy you're in, I have the Two of Swords in reverse. So this is you coming out of this like conflicted night and day perspective, where one second that you feel more led in one direction, then the next second feeling led to, you know, led in another direction, excuse me. But with it being in reverse, this is actually positive. This is speaking to you coming to a conclusion here. Now, this could also mean not making a decision because things are too intense in terms of the decision-making process, so just in turn not doing anything. But I do see some of you actually making a move where you realize what you're wanting, what you're needing, requires you to take that extra step. Okay, this is knowing what you truly want after seeing what you don't want kind of manifest, or experiencing what you don't want. Some of you are really getting tired with the fact that someone who you care about, are interested in love, seems like they're not sure if they even want to be in the relationship. It's their energy that could be giving you an off vibe, and it could be making you kind of question the validity of your relationship. Now, what I see for the future, hold on. Okay, so in the future, I have the Three of Swords in reverse here. So in the future, this is the energy of coming out of a level of disappointment. So some of you are going to be trying to heal, trying to work through your past disappointments. And this isn't just about heartbreak in a romantic sense. This is just harping on things that don't make you happy. So this could be guilt that could have been eating you up. Guilt for certain decisions that you've made, or guilt for, doing certain things or entertaining certain things, or, being disappointed in yourself because you didn't really move in a particular way that you may have saw yourself moving, like in your career, for example. Those are just some examples, but this is you going through the process of recovering from a negative and the disappointment focused thought process, if that makes any sense, because you are realizing with this Eight of Swords right next to this, both of these are swords, so this has a lot to do with the mindset. But also with the Eight of Swords, this energy is keeping you captive mentally. Some of you who you're really trying to release because they've just disappointed you over and over and over again, for some reason they just won't let you move on, and you're really starting to realize that in the future that this person will not let you be. Now, this last card is the Queen of Discs. This is the advice. With the Queen of Discs, you guys definitely need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, health-wise mainly, but also taking care of your finances. Okay. This is also kind of working through some personal trust issues some of you guys may have when it comes to the divine and when it just comes to love anyways. Also, if you are going to reconcile with anybody from your past, you do need to make sure you realize that's going to come with a whole bunch of stressful energy accompanied with it, and it's just not worth the energy. In regards to the zodiac sign, if you're going to reconcile with someone who you don't trust and you have to already be on the fence on whether or not they're talking to an ex or doing this or doing that, it's too much stress that's accompanied with the connection. So it's just being able to see that and picking your battles during this time frame. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.